Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the new fact that we're going to be able to get 3 prototypes after the update, and this is kind of what we've been told is going to be the main way to balance and counter the heroes. So I just wanted to kind of go over like what my plan is with the prototypes and stuff. I'm not sure why I barraged over there. That didn't make any sense. But and of course, we're also going to be taking on today's imitation game with the Zookas, guys. So so the 3 prototypes to balance the heroes. I feel like this is a good way for them to kind of balance everything, because the only other option really was going to be able to have them work on defense too, right? And that's where things would get kind of tricky. Like, it might take them a lot longer to actually make the update and stuff. So I feel like it's a pretty good way to just kind of easily balance everything, is just to be able to let us have extra prototypes. And so let's talk a little bit about what some of the best setups might be. So right now, I've got a prototype ready in the prototype constructor, guys. We'll head over there in a second if we can get out of this freaking imitation game stage. So you see right here, I've got a damage amp, and my plan is, guys, I'm not going to put out any prototypes until the update, just so I can farm up a little bit more of these prototype modules. And you see right there, I've got tons of them, so it shouldn't really be a big problem. But I think my plan is going to be a damage amp 3 and then 2 hot pots. Something like that. Of course, there's going to be a ton of variation. Like, if it's also going to depend on what you're getting attacked by the most, right? Like, if you're getting hit by Tank Medic a lot, and say they have Sergeant Brick upgraded pretty good, and she's using the Iron Will ability on on your tanks for the most part, and you're really struggling with that, you could put out like like a 2 Doom Cannons and a Grappler, or like 2 Doom Cannons and a damage amp or something. Like, there's gonna be a ton of ways to stop everything. Like, maybe you go a double shock blast or the laser beam if you're getting roasted with Rifle Zuka Medic. There's going to be a ton of new defensive strategies, which I'm actually really excited about, because defense is something I've never really put a lot of time or strategy into, simply because it didn't matter. Like, you could do whatever you wanted, and the only reason right now to make defensive layouts is like for doing some sort of trap base with hidden mines for the sake of getting more intel and diamonds. Like, you can make the best base in the game if you only have a couple ice statues, or you don't have any ice, which most people don't. And it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter what your layout is. You're still gonna get wrecked 90% of the time. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess it's gonna remain to be seen what the actual best kind of strategy for the prototypes is gonna be. But I think what the biggest the biggest thing that's gonna happen with being able to put out 3 prototypes, what that's gonna do in the game is we're gonna need, like, it seems like we're gonna need more prototype module drops, because as of right now, I mean, like, if you only run hot pots, for the most part, they're pretty cheap on the prototype modules, and it's not really a big deal to constantly run hot pots. Like, maybe at level 3, if you always have 2 hot pots out, then yeah, you're probably gonna be hurting for prototype modules at some point. But with 3 different prototypes being able to use all at the same time, I think that's gonna drastically eat up everybody's prototype modules. And they haven't said that they're gonna increase the drop. They actually have said, I believe, that the drop rate is gonna stay the same as it is for as far as prototypes go. So the only difference is that you can get prototypes from the trader crates and from the trader just in general. So that's really the only new way to get them. Now, obviously, we don't know like specifically what that is going to be like yet, as far as the drop rates go. So we don't know if that's going to be enough to make up for the extra prototypes that we're probably going to have to end up using to balance the heroes and all these new offensive strategies that are coming out. So I guess it kind of remains to be seen, but that was just something I saw a lot of people talking about, and like, I didn't really see anyone saying that like the trader's gonna help with more prototype modules. So there's definitely that is gonna come into effect. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be a lot or little. Like we only get the trader from Friday through to Sunday, right? So it's only there for 3 days. So it's not like going to be an everyday kind of you get a free prototype drop. And if you're not buying stuff from the trader, if you're not going at your way to buy extra prototypes, the only way that you're going to be getting extra ones is from the free trader crate that drops when the trader initially lands in Fridays at 6 p.m. Local time. So I don't know. There's a lot that kind of remains to be seen. I kind of wanted to more so go over my my plan for the prototypes I'm gonna run, and how I'm gonna do that is gonna be by obviously not gonna be placing any prototypes until the update drops, because right now there's really no point unless you're like severely hurting for intel or diamonds or whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and start saving up my modules now, so I have a little bit more to play with and experiment with whenever the heroes update actually comes, and that way I won't be hurting as much, and I can kind of play around and throw out a few different prototypes and just kind of see what's going to work best, because it's not like the prototypes are being used to specifically counter the heroes, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're putting something out to take down the hero. It's something to counteract the hero's abilities, and so it's gonna be like we'll have to see what we're getting hit most with. Like, is it spread out heavy Zuka with the crit related behind, or is it the all Zuka with the speed serum ability being used? Like, there's just, this is why I'm so excited about the update, guys, because there's just so many different ways that people are gonna go about doing things now, and it's just gonna be super interesting to see. All the new kind of strategies that come out in the game, and everything like that. Alrighty, so stage 6, guys. Stage 6. Pretty easy imitation game so far. I'm making it look a little harder than it probably needs to be, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so we're smoking on up. This one is nice because it has all the mines right out there in the front for us. I always enjoy that. Hidden mines, I think, are very sneaky, dirty trick to play. Again, I'm trying to get better at scouting, but not too good. Not too good. You still gotta have the you still have to have the excitement of running over a mine every now and then. That's what really like wakes you up and lets you enjoy the game. Okay, one shot on stage 6. Was not expecting that. 3 greens boosted. Why does every single base, they always have green statues boosted? Every single time. Like, it was funny at first, and it was like, oh, like the hardest bases have like green statues, but now it's just like, it's like, oh, okay, like we get it. Again, it doesn't make any sense. So it must be that the base is copied from someone. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I got a bit of a hashtag chicken cold here. They must copy the base from somebody. But I'm thinking they just put out their own statues, because surely to God, nobody is running this many boosted green statues all the time. Like, it wouldn't make sense. Would not make sense, guys, to get this far in the game and still think the green statues are a good idea like that. Like, I don't understand. Okay, so we'll take out this mortar, and with that, most of the mines. And I think we should be, since that flamethrower is upgrading, that's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out just because we don't need to eat that damage. And we'll go ahead and smoke the Zukas up onto the flags, guys. And then we're basically just going to throw another smoke right there. That's just a distraction smoke. Just for, you see the shock launcher looking over at the smoke. It's like, what what's gonna come out of that? Nothing. That's the whole chicken plan, guys. That's the whole chicken plan. See, they're still looking over there. They don't know what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and flare onto the HQ. Next, I'm going to throw some critters out right here on the shock mine, just because exploding shock mines are fun. And we should be able to take this down fairly easily, I think. 2 shots, and boom, stage 7 goes down. So I want to know what you guys are thinking about the 3 prototypes. And again, it's going to be, we're going to get 3 prototypes at Weapons Lab level 5 and 2 prototypes at Weapons Lab level 3, if I'm not mistaken. So just to keep that in mind, I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys think is going to be the best prototype layout. I'm probably going to have to go ahead and build a new defense layout as well, just for something that works with with the new prototype lineup. But let me know all that down in the comments, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.